Yeah, everybody, my name is Lowell, and welcome to the channel. So we've got an interesting reaction video for us today. This is going to be the top 10 most popular Chinese foods in America. Now, you see people ordering Chinese foods in movies, and you think, what the heck are they getting? I've never heard of that before. Obviously, we live here in Queensland. We're very close to Southeast Asia. We get a lot of influence from Chinese food. So let's jump in and let's have a look at some of these ones.
Gusto makes Chinese food.
Almost every town in America has its favorite Chinese restaurant, each of them putting their own spin on famous classics. So here are the top 10 most popular Chinese foods in America.
I'm a star! I'm a star!
Crab Rangoon.
Hello, room service. I'd like the crab rangoon.
It's nearly
I've never heard of
impossible
that.
to put your finger on what makes this dish so popular. Could it be the rich and decadent cream cheese that makes up the majority of the filling? Or perhaps it's the savory chunks of crab meat that give the dish its seafood-inspired flavors. One thing is for sure, this appetizer has been dominating Chinese
I've never heard of crab rangoon. Never in my life.
menus for decades. These four-pointed stars of deliciousness are created by wrapping the filling in a crispy Chinese wonton and either baking them to perfection or deep frying them to a golden hue.
Fried crab cake.
It may be tempting to try them by themselves, but tradition dictates that they're served with a tangy sweet and sour sauce, soy sauce, or even hot mustard. Going by similar names such as crab puffs and cheese wontons, there have been many iterations of the recipe in the past before a well-agreed-upon version landed on American Chinese dining menus all over the U.S. Most of these involve some sort of scallion as well as plenty.
See, let's not get into what other people call, we would call that a spring onion in Australia. And I know it's different to what you would call a spring onion, whatever. We would never say scallion. I don't even know what that means, but anyway. But, okay, I've never heard of it. First one off the rank, never heard of it.
Of garlic. Love it or hate it, it's a flavor that you won't soon forget. General Tso's chicken.
General Tso's chicken isn't made by a general.
Is it so or is it sow? All
What the
we
hell
know
is it?
that customers can't get enough
I've heard of people ordering this in movies, as I said. That's my only point of contact. I've never heard of that either.
of the sweet and spicy chicken that make up the heart of this dish. There is some debate about its origin and where it gets its famous name. Some people say that it can be traced back to
Is it just sweet and sour chicken? That's it? Is that all it is?
Dynasty, although reports around this time find it hard to reconcile any mention of the popular dish. Others claim that it evolved from a simple Hunan chicken dish. Some even assert that a Taiwanese culinary master is responsible for the first example.
It's called responsibility.
It's unclear and still up for debate to this day, but one thing remains certain. You can find this staple on every Chinese...
Yeah, it just looks like sweet and sour chicken. I guess that's what it is. Is it in a? Well, it did say sweet and sour sauce. So I'm assuming that's what it is. Just sweet and sour chicken.
Menu from Los Angeles to Hong Kong. Made with soy sauce, red chili flakes, and sugar, this dish is often paired with broccoli for a perfect mixture of salty and sweet. Some envision this recipe topped with sesame seeds, and others think that it's just fine without them. We'll leave this decision up to you. Wonton soup.
And the wonton
Okay, wonton soup I've had. Wonton soup we get here as well too. So
soup.
For those looking for a perfect comfort meal without added complexity, you don't need to look any further than wonton soup. This soup's popularity can arguably be attributed to its simplicity. The broth's base stems from fewer than 5 ingredients, albeit ingredients of great quality. It's true that not many components go into the dish, but that doesn't stop people from demanding it at their local...
You don't need a lot of flavors as long as they work together. That's the main thing.
Chinese eatery. The wontons dropped into the simple broth can come in a variety of different
Delicious.
shapes and sizes, depending on where you're eating it, and are often made with minced pork or diced shrimp. This gives plenty of opportunities for some unique options when dining at different establishments.
The possibilities are endless.
The simple soup base, consisting of chicken broth, ginger, and kosher salt, remains a perfect vehicle for these flavors to be delivered. If you're looking for a simplistic side for your takeout order, there is nothing wrong with a bowl of tried and true wonton soup. Ask for spring onions to add a little bit of crunch. Once you take a foray...
See, you got spring onions there, but you called the other ones scallions. What's the difference? What's the difference between a scallion and a spring onion? I don't know what the difference is.
Into the art of creating wontons, you should have no trouble creating your own version of this soup right in the comfort of your own home. You don't even have to share. We won't tell. Sweet and sour chicken.
So, General Tao's must be different than sweet and sour.
Sweet, sour, bitter, umami, and salty.
No Chinese dining establishment would be complete without the famous sweet and sour chicken. This mainstay of Chinese menus has been pleasing customers ever since it found its way onto the plates and palates of Westerners. Named more for the unique blend of sauces than the chicken itself, the titular sweet and sour is accomplished through a variety of different techniques. The most
Just ketchup and vinegar makes the best one. Okay, so what's the general... Okay, I'm confused already. I am confused already.
common method of imparting the decadent and tangy flavors is by using a combination of sugar mixture and light vinegar. In China,
there you
this
go.
type of sauce is often paired with fish and other types of meat.
More meat.
But in the West, customers have a hard time denying its perfect pairing with crispy breaded chicken. Don't call it a chicken nugget, but when these golden chunks of breaded chicken are paired with the tangy sauce and steamed rice, it's easy to see why Westerners demand this sweet and savory culinary delight. Next time you're feeling
that
like
looks good.
McNuggets, maybe show your local Chinese restaurant a little love. You won't regret it. Fried rice.
Dang, dude, this fried rice destroys.
It's one of the simultaneously easiest and
Yep.
hardest dishes to make, but when it's done right, fried rice is a masterpiece of Chinese cuisine. Having trouble deciding what to get from your local Chinese food eatery? Well, chances are you can't go wrong with one of the many fried rice options that are served. Are you looking for
Special fried rice, bit of small little prawns in it. Oh, it's delicious. Absolutely delicious.
something simple to please
Delicious.
an underdeveloped palate? Or do you prefer a house fried rice with 5 different main ingredients? Whatever
Yep.
you're looking for, Chinese restaurants are continually innovating and rethinking this classic menu item.
They're evolving.
It's perfect for takeout and as leftovers. Some even argue that fried rice is better the next day. Fried rice is concocted by stir-frying well-dried rice in a traditional wok or frying pan with eggs and plenty of cooking oil. It can be as simple or as complicated as the chef sees fit. Fried rice has your back when faced with an overly saturated menu. Do you prefer more complex flavors in your dining experience rather than just the rice by itself? Don't be afraid to pair fried rice with any mainstay like beef and broccoli or sweet and sour pork. Fried rice is there to complement all of your dining choices. Orange chicken.
Yeah, I'm in the mood for orange chicken.
If you've been to a mall anywhere across America, chances are
I don't think we get orange chicken here. I don't remember ever ordering orange chicken.
you've run across the sweet and alluring aroma of this next dish.
No.
Popular in food courts across the nation, you don't have to go far to find a restaurant using this dish as their claim to fame. Sticking with the theme of chicken, orange chicken is the luxuriously sweet and savory dish often served on a bed of rice or noodles. If you're lucky, some restaurants will even include a bit of orange peel for added texture.
Oh.
Made with a signature sweet orange chili sauce, this dish is
Oh.
not actually Chinese in origin.
Oh.
Instead, Chef Andy Cao claims that this dish is a construction of his own making for the popular franchise Panda Express.
Oh,
He claims-
okay. Yeah, no. I don't think we get orange chicken here. Okay.
Claims that the dish
That
was
makes
made
sense.
to cater to American palates, and that detail has become increasingly hard to argue with as it grows in popularity across the nation. Panda Express claims to sell over 100 million pounds
Wow.
of the dish every year, making
Wow,
orange
that's a
chicken
lot.
front runner for the most popular Chinese inspired dish ever. Can't decide what to get at your local eatery? Orange chicken is just the dish for you. Looking for a perfect pairing to go with this salty sweet concoction? It's hard to go wrong pairing this one with a bed of fluffy white rice or chow mein.
Oh.
Egg rolls.
Hey, look who found a plate of microwave egg rolls.
You had to know that
We get, obviously, spring rolls, we call them here. We never call them egg rolls. I've never heard of anybody refer to it as an egg roll. Spring roll, yes. Not an egg roll.
this absolute timeless option was going to make the list. It's hard to imagine visiting your favorite Chinese restaurant and not being offered an egg roll. A local eatery not offering this popular menu item might be cause for concern. It might even fall into the category of downright blasphemy. A Chinese restaurant without egg rolls would be akin to a superhero without a sidekick. These delightfully crisp...
And we never get them that big either. Our spring rolls are half that size and smaller as well too. Never that big.
La carte options come in many forms, including the ever-popular spring roll, cabbage roll, and minced pork roll. Egg rolls are a popular appetizer whose origin remains steeped in mystery, much like the famous General Tso's chicken.
All right, then, keep your secrets.
But most people can agree that construction of these tasty treats starts with wheat pastry, cabbage, and pork. Surely there's one for every taste out there. Feeling adventurous? Many variations of this popular dish pair perfectly with Chinese hot mustard. It could be the perfect complement to this age-old recipe. Perfect to start or end any Chinese dining experience. Chinese restaurants live and die by the quality of their egg rolls, and once you've had great, you can never go back to just plain old good. Find your favorite today. Pot stickers.
I made pot
Stickers once
from Frozen.
These delicious Chinese dumplings have great cultural significance, and they're one of the popular dishes eaten during the Chinese New Year. The name of the dish is widely considered to come from the Mandarin word guotie, which serves as a borrowed term for Westerners. Pot stickers are constructed by pressing a thin sheet of rolled dough together over a variety of...
You just mean dumplings? You call them pot stickers? That's weird. Okay.
vegetables and ground meats, most commonly pork. After this, the tasty dumplings are submerged in oil and deep fried, giving them a texture that's to die for. If you're looking for a healthier option, fear not. There are also boiled and pan-fried alternatives that sacrifice...
Okay. Pot stickers. We would just, well, actually, we'd probably call them hargal and stuff, what they actually are. But, yeah, I've never just seen an overarching term for a dumpling, as in pot stickers. Okay.
None of the flavor that you love.
It's all there.
It might be tempting to pop one of these into your mouth plain, but when served with their signature black vinegar and sesame oil dip, you'll see why pot stickers are a popular choice for diners everywhere. Order them by themselves or submerge them in your favorite soup. These traditional treats will not disappoint. You don't have to celebrate the new year in Beijing to try one. They've become increasingly popular on menus all over the world. Chow Mein.
Want to get some chow mein?
Even if you aren't a fan of Chinese food, chances are you've heard this unique name before, which is, quite simply put, just another moniker for Chinese noodles. With two unique varieties in both a steamed and deep-fried form, chow mein has become a staple on Chinese menus everywhere. Like fried rice, this popular dish comes in a myriad of different varieties to cater to everyone's tastes. Not a fan of chicken? Try the beef. Vegetarian or vegan? No worries. these, there's vegetable and tofu chow mein as well.
There's something here for everyone.
The centerpiece of this dish is, no doubt, the chewy golden egg noodles that are deep fried to a perfect consistency. Chow mein is less a star of the show and more of a workhorse option to pair with all of your favorite menu items.
We do get that over here. Obviously, you can have it pork, chicken, beef, whatever you want. Yep.
Try General Tso's chicken on a bed of chow mein. Pair beef and broccoli and the ever-popular orange chicken with it as well. Typically served with soy sauce, oyster sauce, sesame oil, and spices, this popular dish is open to the interpretation of chefs everywhere. So, see what sort of unique chow mein you can make. Kung Pao chicken.
Please, God, don't let it be Kung Pao chicken.
I don't know what Kung Pao chicken is. I've never heard of it. So let's have a look.
Turn up the heat with this famous dish. Are you looking for something savory and spicy to set your taste buds alight? Well, look no further than Kung Pao chicken, one of the catchiest names on Chinese menus everywhere. It's a famous Sichuan-style dish that originates from, you guessed it, the province of Sichuan in western China. It's here that some of the tastiest and spiciest dishes known to Chinese cuisine were created and inspired. Made with dried chilies, diced chicken, and highlighting the distinct flavor of Sichuan peppercorns, Kung Pao chicken is a staple of westernized Chinese cuisine. This inspirational dish often adds fried peanuts or cashews for added crunch.
What an inspiration.
With no shortage of garlic being added to the dish, the zippy flavors...
I think we just call that Szechuan chicken here. I'm pretty sure.
emanate from this dish are not always for the faint of heart, as a little spice can go a long way. It can be made with a variety of different vegetables, but this staple of westernized Chinese cuisine is often enjoyed by itself or on a plate of simple white rice, which both complements and highlights everything that is loved about the spicy entree. We're open 24/7, so tap on another great video and hit that subscribe button.
So that was a very interesting video. Some dishes are the same. Obviously, you know, you like your staples, fried rice, you know, dumplings, dim sims, whatever you want to call them, pot stickers, apparently Americans call them. But there was nothing with black bean sauce. There was no Peking duck. I don't know how much duck Americans eat, but it is delicious. There's no Mongolian lamb or anything like that. But again, different countries, different food tastes. But I think the main thing is find one that you enjoy. That is the main thing. Find one that you like, you can get easy access to, doesn't cost you a bloody arm and a leg. But that's the main thing. Get out there and enjoy it. But some of them, the Kung Pao chicken, I wouldn't mind trying. I have to find what that is and what's similar in Australia. Like I said, you know, we have a lot of influence from Southeast Asia here in Australia. So we eat a lot of different Chinese food, Thai food, and all that kind of stuff. But very similar. Just a few orange chicken. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I can't remember ever ordering that. But I'll have to check that out next time I get Chinese food for sure. But that was interesting. Now I kind of know when, you know, you hear people ordering in American movies, you go, I've never heard of that before. Are you sure that's Chinese food? But again, as I said, Chinese food is whatever you make it, you know. There's a few basics for it, but whatever suits your place wherever you are. And as I said, as long as you find one that you enjoy, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Food is food. As long as you enjoy it, that is the main thing. So, but all of them made me very hungry, and I haven't had lunch as I record this. So I think today for lunch, I am going to go for Chinese food. Thank you very much for that. So let me know if you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for joining me today. Make sure you stay safe, and I'll definitely see you in the next reaction video. Oh, you're still here? You want more content? Why don't you check out my Patreon down here? You'll get plenty more content and some exclusive videos over there too. If not, why not check out this one over here?